Sometimes you record from your little portable recorder, you bring in the audio into Pro Tools, and it's really soft. Or you recorded with a low recording level, and you need it to be louder. Um, there are several ways to make things louder, but the best way is to have Pro Tools think about how to make it louder. Okay, um, so there's something called normalizing. I'm going to show you what normalizing is. First thing you want to do is select with our selection tool, which is the hand grabber tool. That would be what, F8? Yeah, F8. Click on the first clip, hold on your shift key, and click on the last clip. So it selects them all. So now go to the help menu and type in norm, and you get other normalize. If you hover over it, it tells you where it shows you where the where normalize is located. But you can just click in the help menu. So when you click normalize, you're going to get this clip, this little plugin. It's called the Audio Suite Normalize. So what does normalize do? Normalize will make any audio sound as loud as it can without making it sound bad, without clipping it. Okay, that's what normalize does. It makes it as loud as it can without making it sound bad. There's only two options here that you really need to be aware about. It's create individual files or overwrite files or create continuous files. Okay, typically you want to create individual files. So the default is good there. But then this one here, entire selection. So what happens here? Let's look at the difference between entire selection and clip by clip. So if I choose entire selection, and then I just click on the render button down here with all these clips selected, it thinks about it and goes, oh, okay, there you go. I made these all nice and loud for you. So if you hit spacebar now, then it's going to be nice and loud. Okay? So what it did is if you used entire selection, it looked at the peak that's the highest. So this for me was the highest, the biggest one. So it made the biggest peaks as big as it could, as loud as it could without making it sound bad, and everything else relative to that was also increased to be loud. So when you choose entire selection, it's looking at the one that's really big and increases everything else relative to it. So I'm going to undo that. So now this time I'm going to choose clip by clip, and then I hit render. You see the difference here? Individual clips were made as loud as it could relative to itself, not relative to anything else. So this is kind of what I want. I want clip by clip because I want each clip to be as loud as possible, and not loud relative to this one. So be aware of that. Typically you want create individual files, and then usually it's a clip by clip. All right, and all you got to do is hit render, and you can see that the clip name has this norm on it. So now it tells you that it's been normalized. Okay, so make sure you normalize all your clips. Hit return a couple times and hit listen back. They should be all nice and loud. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Right? So if you have low input recordings and you need to make them louder, normalize, again, help, norm, go to other normalize. That's your best bet in terms of making it nice and loud. It makes Pro Tools think about it instead of you having to think about it.